I grew up in a small town. My life was pretty good. I had good friends, close friends. I played a lot of video games, and I had the best time of my life. Up until about last year, 2 years ago, life was good. Everybody I talked to I loved. People were nice to me. I never experienced bullying. I don't know. I've heard a lot of stories of bullies, and that sucks. But for me personally, I really was never bullied in school. And so this isn't a bullying story. This is a story talking more about my anxiety and depression that I've experienced my entire life. The depression I haven't, the anxiety I have. Basically, my entire life, anxiety has held me from doing things that I've always wanted to do. It's just something that you have to live with and you have to battle every day. It's still extremely hard to deal with, but I do deal with it because I want to live a life and not just be in home all day, which I am in home most of the time. But things that when I go out, it's people think it's like just going out, but to me it's really a struggle and it's like a big deal for me. So I kind of like applaud myself whenever I make it out of the house. Anyway, let's talk more about my depression. So I got a girlfriend about 3 years ago, give or take, and it was wonderful. Things were good, everything was okay, and then about 2 years ago or so, things started getting worse and worse in the relationship, and things we were not treating each other right, and I ended up asking another girl for nudes, and that ended up kind of ending the relationship. She like kind of had me believing that we were gonna be together forever after I asked these nudes, and then she broke up with me about 5 months after, and that's where my depression kind of started. First loves are really hard. They cut the deepest. They really do. First loves cut the deepest and they hurt the most out of anything, but you get through it. Basically, the first thing I thought when I broke up with her was like, okay, I'm a free man, I can get with other girls now and all that, and that lasted for about a day. Then came all these emotions and feelings, and I missed her every single day, and that was hard. I remember I went months with crying myself to sleep every single night. That's the only way I could get to sleep, is I was crying myself to sleep. I went months without sleep, first of all. My mom told me, this is normal, everybody goes through it, but if it gets bad, tell me, because we can go see the doctor. So I was like, okay. In the back of my mind, it was like, this is okay. You gotta get your emotions out somehow. So I cried, and I gradually started stopping going to school. It started by like just skipping sometimes, and a lot of the times it was because I just couldn't get up because I was up all night crying, and so I stopped going to school for a while, and eventually that turned into me not going to school at all. And so right now I'm technically a high school dropout. I will be going back next year, so I'll be getting my diploma and everything, because that's what my mom wants for me and that's what I want for myself. But I finally realized that this is not okay. This is not normal. This has gone past the point of normal after a couple months. So we went to the doctor. I told him everything that was going on, and he put me on some antidepressants and some sleeping medications. So the sleep gradually started getting a little better, but the sleeping medication made me super tired, so school was like definitely not a factor. I just wanted to worry about my health. Little by little, the medication, I got better and better and happier, but still inside this medication kind of makes you feel like a different person than you were before it. But either way, I was going to be a different person after the breakup, so that's all good. But I felt different, and things were different. I was more tired all the time. I could sleep crazy amounts. I still can sleep crazy amounts. Yeah. So about a couple months after getting on the medication, I was still not completely happy, and I still missed my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend. And I ended up one day getting home from school early. I was all alone at home, and I just felt super depressed, super sad, and I ended up attempting to kill myself. I'm not going to go into details on that. Maybe one day, if I feel more comfortable, I'll go more into detail. But basically, what ended up happening is I called my dad crying, and he called the police. The police came to my house, and they told me, they just said, Drew, it's going to get better. You know, this girl is not the girl for you because for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I like to believe that. Everything happens for a reason. So, basically, I went to the hospital. I talked to some doctors. They treated me like shit there. I was an emotional person. I was going through a lot, and they were treating me like absolute shit. Like, why did I have to? They made me wear one of those fucking gowns, and I was like, you know what? I'm not sick. I'm not like, I was sick in a way, but I'm not like fucking vomiting or anything like that. I'm still healthy as a person, just not healthy mentally. So I was like, yeah, I'm not wearing this. They basically made me wear it. And then they were like, okay, we got to get your blood. And I'm like, yeah, you're not getting my blood. That's part of my anxiety. I do not want that happening. So you're not taking my blood test. They're like, okay, well, we have to get your pee. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then they're like, can you pee? And I'm like, no. So they got me a little glass of water, and they're like, okay, can you pee now? And I'm like, I need a big thing of water if you want me to pee. And even then, it'll take a while for me to piss. But anyway, that's kind of the turning point. After that, I realized that no girl is worth your life. Your life is so important. There's nothing more important than your life. Nobody's life is more important than you. So just remember that, guys. When you feel like there's no other option, like this is the only option for you, you want to be out of this world, there's always other options. There's better options, and you need to make the choice, the good choice, the right choice not to do that. There is never a time where that is the right option. Never do that. There are suicide hotlines that I should have called. There are people you can talk to, your parents, teachers, counselors, everybody. There's everybody, police officers, anybody you can talk to, and they will help you. Even the worst person in the world, I'm telling you, like, if he really knew what you were going through, he would help you. Like, that bully's going through shit too. So don't just think that you're the only one going through shit, because everyone's going through shit. But your shit matters just as much as anybody else's. It doesn't matter if somebody is fucking, doesn't matter what level everybody's at. Everybody goes through shit, and we all need to support each other. That's what the 2indie Gaming channel is here for. One of the reasons it's here for is to give support to everybody. I like to think that I'm a person that listens and can give a little advice, but I'm more the person that likes to listen. This video is going to be a long video, by the way, guys. So after that, I ended up getting pretty happy, actually. Life was doing me well. The occasional, I am diagnosed, I don't know if I'm bipolar or not, but the doctor said there's a possibility that I might be bipolar. I'm not diagnosed bipolar, but he said there's a good possibility that I'm bipolar, just because it runs in the family. And so there were moments where I still felt bad, and there still are moments to this day where I still don't feel the best. But, you know, I've learned to deal with it in better ways. One of my favorite ways to deal with it is just to play video games and talk to friends and just get happy that way. Messing around with friends is always fun. But I'm a way happier person than I was a year ago, guys. And you just think, wow, 2indie a year ago. Oh, wow. Like, we were a channel. That's when we started, like, after this breakup. And you guys all thought I was still the happiest person. But on the camera, I looked happy. But behind that, I wasn't. And now I'm happy on the camera, behind the camera, everywhere I am. So it's kind of awesome. So that's kind of just a little bit about, that's my life, a little bit of it. I would go into more details on things in the future. Maybe if you guys like this video, I'll do more videos like this. I'll talk about different things that I've gone through, different emotions and things, and how to deal with it. Anxiety, especially. Anxiety is something that I deal with really hard. It's kept me away from getting jobs and keeping jobs. A lot of people think I just quit my jobs, because I've quit a lot of jobs, okay, and it's been very unprofessional. And it's not just because, oh, I'm lazy. It's just my anxiety really keeps me from getting out there. Like, I can hold the job for a little bit, and then I just get super anxious about it. I'll be sick one day, and I don't want to call them because I don't want to disappoint them. But it's just, my anxiety holds me from doing things. Driving, especially. I don't know if you guys, a lot of people can drive just like it's nothing, but me, driving is I get super anxious. I was pulled over when I was first got my license, and that's part of the reason that I have anxiety from driving. But I just want you guys to all know that this video was meant to help you guys out, to show you that everything in the end gets better. I'm a happy person now, and I know next time I get a girlfriend, and if we break up, I know I'll be able to deal with it in better ways, and that's good. I know next time something tragic happens to me, I'll be able to deal with it in a better way than I did the first time, and every time I'll learn more and more skills, and eventually I will be the mastermind. Just kidding, I don't think anybody will ever get there. But I made this video. You guys are like, why is this video even out right now? This video is because Mumble Elite made a video, Vanity made a video, and Dak made a video. I'm going to link all three of those videos in the description, and I want you guys to watch all three of them. They all talk about different things. Taking chances is Mumble Elite's. Vandy's is just talking about her anxiety and her depression, and Dax is just talking about the shit that he's been through and how it's pretty amazing that he's still here to this day and still kicking it and still a good guy. Like, Vanity, Mumbo, Dak are all awesome people who have good stories, so I want you guys to watch those. And if you guys made it this far, leave a like, please. It would really mean a lot to me. I want you guys to make videos like this, talking about your life, because I feel like if we all make a video, then nobody's gonna hate on our videos. We're gonna come together as a fucking family. So if you do make a video like this, just DM me. My Twitter's in the description. DM Elite, DM Vanity, DM Dak. Get this video known for us. We will get the video out there for you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, leave a like. Subscribe if you're new and you like Call of Duty, different gameplays. Thank you guys so much. That's my life. Not the happiest, not the worst, but you get through it. Have a good day or night, guys.